Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, and we are gonna run the frick away from this dog. So it's been a week since I uploaded my first part. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've been away, stayed up north in Queensland, Australia, which was actually quite nice. Got the penthouse suite, so that was pretty cool. But unfortunately my phone broke, so that was a little unfortunate. And just for reference, I just picked up the not the Great Fairy, but a fairy, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. If it doesn't currently, it will in a minute. Now we're gonna head to North Clocktown, and we have to quickly get to 20 rupees. We can't actually do that in one sitting, I don't think, but it can't hurt to try, because yeah, every time you hit one of these bushes you get a rupee, and that guy that we just passed in the green will actually sell us the map for Clocktown for 20 rupees. So that's pretty cool in itself. Oh no, the Great Fairy. Well, we actually just got the extra fairy, so we can put her back together again. Tattle and you, a young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that Mars child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. This is pretty helpful. We'll be using it constantly, non-stop throughout the game. And the whole concept of the Great Fairy being a shattered and broken body, yeah, that's a pretty common motif through the game. That happens another 4 times, so be prepared to see a lot of that, except instead of only having to return one part of it, you have to return 15. Now, what the Great Fairy just said is we can shoot bubbles now, and also we should go visit the man in the observatory. Now, there is one small problem with that. We can't visit the man in the observatory without doing a little side quest of sorts, if you will. Now, there's a piece of heart up there. Obviously, we'll not be picking that one up, and we'll see how many rupees we got. I assume it was, yeah, it wasn't enough. Okay, so what we want to do now is get this bubble and destroy the Majora's Mask balloon. This guy looks a little bit mad. Now, all you have to do is go up and talk to him very briefly.
Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is, but don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my test first. Are you ready?
Of course.
Alright, line up, guys.
If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. These guys are actually pretty easy to find. There are actually 2 here. Yeah, one is over here in the corner. Boom. Just, yep, there's 4 left. Okay, now he's the leader. You can tell because he's wearing the red cap. Now, where is, okay, yeah, Tingle is now in the air. Yes, I spoiled his name, I apologize. It's a game that's been out for 15 years. Yeah, okay. Now, go up, talk to him. Go up and talk to him. What's this? Green clothes, white fairy? Sir, could you, by chance, be a forest fairy?
Oh my name is Tingle. I think I'm the same as you, sir. A forest fairy. Alas, I'm at the age of 35. No fairies come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age. But why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, in exchange I'll sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps?
It's thinking 5 rupees, I forgot. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, Tingle is literally the weirdest character in this game, I think at least. There's quite a few really weird characters, so take that however you may. Yeah. You'll also notice that there is this sundial looking thing in front of us, that you can see down the bottom. They kind of amended this issue because it takes up quite a lot of the screen in the 3D version. But in this version, it's actually not that bad. But it does tell you what the time is. Now, that is not one of the bombers that we just passed. That is actually the guardian to the observatory. Now this guy's gonna grab a cuckoo and run down. Wow, we shouldn't have hit the cuckoo. That's not a good thing. Oh crap. How did he run through that guy's hitbox? I don't even know. Alright, 2 left. And we have, how many? Yeah, we have 18 hours. We'll be fine. You really don't have to be worried. The only reason you really would be worried, I guess, is if you had to collect pieces of heart at the same time. But as I said before, this is a 3-heart run. No pieces of heart needed. No heart containers. So yeah. This will, oh crap, this will probably get a little bit challenging from time to time, because actually most of the masks in this game are just solely to collect pieces of heart. So pretty much every mask we get will have no purpose whatsoever, which will be kind of humorous, because it has one huge purpose at the end of the game, which you'll all see. And basically what that purpose is, letting us not die to the final boss. I'm actually pretty keen to see how we go. I haven't tried this on the 3D version. I probably should have. I mean, I had 10 days away, so I probably could have. But alas, I was lazy anyway. We got all 5 of them. So finally, we can get this code. Pretty good for a Deku Scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs. Wow, that's just mean. Okay. Let me just write this down. 31542. Okay, because we need to use that a stinking lot in this game. Probably not so much in a 3-heart run when I think about it, because in if you're trying to do a 100% run, there's a bank in this game basically, which I will be showing off later because it's pretty cool. There's some great features there. Now I just got to give this guy the secret code, so it's 31542. Dear Lord. Okay. Yeah, you can get some silver rupees in this game, which are worth 50. Now, there is one under here in this tunnel, but as a Deku Scrub you can't swim. It's down that way with the Skulltula you can kind of see over there. But yeah, in this bank, no matter what you do, you can end up saving as many rupees as you want. I think 5,000 is the max, but as soon as you reach that 5,000, you get a piece of heart. So the max you can hold at the moment is 99, so of course it takes quite a long time to save up that 5,000. But thankfully we won't have to do that. We only have to save up around 200 in our game. And now that we've destroyed that, we can actually head on into the observatory. Now this place is actually quite a phenomenon, because it's absolutely beautiful, but it's really stinking weird. Okay, talk to the old guy.
Well, well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a friend of the Bombers Gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower.
Alright, so let's have a look through his telescope and see if we can see this delinquent that he mentioned. What? How does one make a moon cry? That's not even a joke. I don't have any follow-up to that. Anyway, what he just did will actually be somewhat helpful to us in a way, because if we leave, we can pick up this moon's tear, which we need in order to access the Carnival of Time. Now, as the Happy Mask Salesman said, we only have 3 days. Yeah, so the best way to pass the time when you're doing a challenge run and don't have to pick up pieces of heart is to come over here and talk to the Scarecrow. Time will pass if you dance with me. Yep. So we are gonna dance until the night of the 3rd day. So I will cut until then. I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate. Nah, we don't need to know it. I will tell you guys about that later. But yeah, this is the night of the final day. And as you can see, time is moving fairly quickly. So I am inclined to do the same. Because if we don't, bad things happen. So where we need to go now, first of all, is the bank and drop off our 26 rupees. Because we need to save 200. In order to get something pretty cool, which you will end up seeing, I think, maybe the next episode. I'm aiming for around 30 episodes this series. Sorry, Tattle, I'm going to ignore you for the moment. But yeah, the bank is located around West Clocktown. So we're going to just head there really quickly. Easiest way to do that is through here. And yeah, we're going to try and ignore that piece of heart. I don't know how well I'm going to go with that, but we'll see, I suppose. Alright, so if we head around the side here and talk to this lady boy thing, we can deposit rupees. So unfortunately, it doesn't give like an option of what you carry, it just gives an option of like a scroll feature. Okay, he won't forget us no matter what happens, so if we die, he will still remember us, he will still have our 26 rupees and all that jazz. Now, we need to come over here. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Alright, so what we need here is, yeah, the moon tier. Believe it or not. We have to show him the moon tier. Ah, that stone. You must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot here. Deco flower included. Yes? Alright, so we get the land title rights. You can do a side quest later in the game and get title rights all around different locations, but all you get 4 different pieces of heart for that. So pretty good deal if you're doing a 100% run. Yeah. Now, if you noticed my channel art, you may have noticed that this wasn't the only game on there, but you'll have to wait and see for that. Anyway, we have to wait until midnight for this to open, so I will cut until that happens. Alright, here we are. Just about time.
Don't stop now. Look, you can get up there now.
Okay, we have 6 minutes. 6 minutes before what exactly? I have no idea.
Sis! Tail, we've been looking for you two. Hey, Skull Kid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the 4 who are there. Bring them here.
Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy.
No! What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think you're a friend after that?
Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't even be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try and stop it.
The moon's falling? Well, we have 5 minutes. So, let us try and auto-target on the Skull Kid, blow a bubble at his face, and see what happens. Thankfully, he dropped out ocarina. Ah! Ocarina! Oh god, I missed it. There we go. You got the ocarina of time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Set it to C and use A to press 4 C buttons to play. Press B to stop. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda came rushing back to you.
You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule, and I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please, take this. I am praying that your journey will be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. You remember the Song of Time. This melody, lingering on the edges of your mind, is a song of memories of Princess Zelda.
The goddess of time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you.
Snap out of it! What are you doing? Lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting that old ocarina back isn't going to help us. Somebody, anybody, goddess of time, help us please! We need more time!
Well, that was a little bit frantic. Alright, so we're just going to set the ocarina to our menu and...
Huh? When did you get that instrument?
Beats me. Save and return to the dawn of the... Well, that would give us more time. Sure.
What just happened? Everything was... started over. What are you anyway? The song you played, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument. The mask salesman said if you got your precious thing back, he would return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what?
Alright, so guys, in the next episode, it looks like we shall return to normal. Thank you so much for watching, and now that the... Wow, okay, that was rude. Now that the cat is finally out of the bag about the whole time travel thing, this is gonna get a lot more interesting. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.